All right, 24-hour party people, welcome to the channel. We're doing the watch along. Geelong versus the Brisbane Lions. Dangerfield's 350th. Welcome, Matt, Tether, Kate, how are you? James, welcome. How are you all? Hope you're all doing splendidly. Bailey Smith is playing. He is. Max Holmes as well. What would you call that menage a deux? What would you call it? Baz Holmes? Bailey Holmes? Bailey Holmes. It's quality. You can't beat it. There won't be a dry eye in the house. And Tyson's 100th as well. I don't think that's got enough pre-game, to be fair. Tell you what, love him or hate him, he is an incredible, incredible footballer, is Patrick Dangerfield. Feels like he's been around forever, Danger, as well. Hey, Dame, how are you, mate? Who we're tipping in this one? I reckon Geelong will win this one. There he is, Stengali. Yeah, I hate to say it, good footballer, isn't he, there, to be fair. Can't argue that. You got him the Cats, Langy. I don't disagree with you, mate. Geelong by 4 goals. Geelong by 27. Yeah, I think it'll be 3 or 4 goals as well. I'm with you. No Young. No Young, but there is a pit. There is a pit dog. Ow, ow, ow. I didn't know, Langy. I didn't. I had a shake for breakfast, mate. I'm on strike. Would you say Dangerfield has one of the more distinctive runs in AFL? I don't believe so, no. None that's come up. I can tell you Henry is the sub. If that helps. Bruce Revel is the Lion sub. I am partial to the Fitzroy ode in Brisbane's shirt. Interesting that, Jeff. Interesting. Who knew? Well, you, obviously. You know what? I think it should be a rule, in my opinion, that you have to run through the banner. You can't just lift it up. I reckon that'd look better. Optics are better than that. You know, 2 of the more weirder things in AFL that you don't see in English games, right? The banner, and number 2, the club's song, sung at the end of the game. 2 things that I don't really know how I feel about. Yeah, that's a Pom thing. Has anyone else done anything for this culture round as well? I've just seen Cout, and I Cout and the only 2 team. Are they the only team doing this culture round? Or is it like different for each team? Because I haven't seen Geelong or Brisbane release anything. I didn't see Fremantle do anything or Essendon. So, did that just... Is multicultural round a myth? Let me know, chat. Is it a myth? Because I'm beginning to think it's a myth. Yeah, but it's just made out of crepe paper, aren't they, Kate? Be fine. Just go through it. Be right. People still waiting to get in. That's unbelievable. What have North done for multicultural round? Let's have a look. Ah, okay. Okay. Why don't they just do it a whole round? Teresa, we've already had fraud mantle. Coffee and meth. Fair enough, Ethnic. Let's have a look at your players. Let's have a look at your players. There's got to be some culture in there, brother. Well, we didn't even do it properly because Sam Docherty's dad's Scottish and they didn't even mention that. McGrath's got to be, has got to have a little bit of Scottish or Irish in him. Parrish definitely sounds like he's got a Pom dad. Status has to be Greek. Isaac Keiko, he's got heritage, hasn't he? For the NGA? Isn't it Iraqi? Have I made that up? Might have done. Canadian. I suppose there's a lot of Irish, Scottish immigrants went out to Canada. Pretty much the same weather. I don't know, Laggy. Don't know. Vicentini's got to be Italian on it. El Howley, that's got to be Lebanese, hasn't it, as well? Yeah, quite a few. We could do this. I am going Geelong 102, Brisbane 89. What do you think of that? I'll Google it, but I'm pretty sure it's Iraqi from memory. Sure he's Iraqi descent. He's of Iraq descent. His dad and mum migrated to Australia. Oh, yeah? Wouldn't surprise me. Pavlich. Itch is genuinely like an ancient Scottish-ism. I'm good, mate. How are you, mate? Are you all right, Xbox Game Pass? Fortnite, Battle Pass. I'm a big fan of Isaac Keiko, to be fair. Big fan. I like a bit of the cat dog. I'm looking forward to this game. You know what, chat? I've missed you. You know? I've missed you. Looking forward to spending today and twice tomorrow with you. Looking forward to that. Hey, George, how are you, mate? You know what? The numbers on Geelong look super fucking clean, don't they? Don't you think? Every time I look at Geelong's numbers, they look super, super clean. It's a very clean kit, is Geelong. Very clean kit. How are you feeling, Teresa, about the Saints game? Hey, Mark, how are you? Feels like, when did Danger move to Geelong? That was like one of the first trade periods I really, really took in. That would have been what, 2015, evidently. That was like one of the first trade periods I really, really took note of. What did you think of the game yesterday, Ethnic? My brother. Yeah, the problem with hoops, hey, Hot Pies as well, is once, you know, like, they need to kind of, I think they need to slightly stop there, don't they? Because, you know, when the hoops get to about here, that's where it goes. It does feel like 60 years ago, Kate. I agree with you, though, Hot Pie. I like how they've incorporated the Ford as well, do you? Like, because I find, you know, like, you look at Brisbane, what ruins that kit is that UE picture there. But it kind of just suits Geelong's, doesn't it? Just the way that they've changed the logo ever so slightly for it. Ollie Dempsey. Doesn't deserve to be relegated. You know what? Interesting point, that, Rat Poison. Probably a good debate for, should we have promotion relegation 2 tiers? Do you reckon he is actually a farmer, or he just pretends to be a farmer? Do you think he actually knows how to farm? If you had to put a bet on, do you think he would know how to farm? I don't. Yeah, I'm with you, Hot Pies. It's one of them things, isn't it? It's just kind of, it's got to that stage, really, when we look at it, that they've kind of, in my opinion, ruined it. I'm not a huge fan. Cheers, Rat Poison. Hope you have a great night. Drink some water as well. If you had a few drinks. Yeah, Ethnic, it does feel... You know what, though? As a neutral fan of Essendon, I think you're in the right direction. I really do. I think you're just going to have to eat the shit sandwich, which is probably not what you want to hear, buddy. Where do we stand? Do we actually genuinely think Geelong cheat? Okay, I'll rephrase it. Do you think Geelong are the only team doing it? Because I don't think so. What do I think of St Kitts? You know what? I hate to be that guy. I 100% agree. I read through their manifesto. I 100% agree with it. I don't think it should be this year. At all. At all. At all. But I do think it should come in next year. I don't think we should do it this year. I totally disagree with that, because they already knew this was going to happen anyway. I mean, there's a few surprises in the top 50. Where would we all stand if there was a 2-tiered AFL? So let's just say there was a top 10 and a bottom 8, and finals became a top 4. Yeah, but you say that, Damo, but you could just select him, couldn't you? All right, we're off anyway. Here we go. Tell you what, that camera angle's lush. Over the top handball, Atkin can't get it. Booted inside 50. And look at this. They're just so cool with the ball, aren't they, Geelong? I say that and they turn it over straight away, but point stands. You know what? I don't see ya, Rat Poison. You know what? You might be taking the piss, but I genuinely wouldn't be against it when we have 19 sides. Like maybe what about a 12-7? That'd be pretty cool. Because pretty much that's what the AFL is, isn't it? The top 12 and the bottom 6. Good spoil that. Good start. You know what? I love to see that. You can see teams that are really engaged that, do them little spoils and get that little bit of a love. Matariki. Hey, Rupert. It looks actually pretty good. You can see the Brisbane ones have just refused to do it, so it kind of stops. No, I did like this. What did you lot think of it, chat? St Kilda's amendments for the NGA. I didn't mind it, actually. I just think they're crazy doing it this year. But I do think long term it evens it out a bit. There we are. Starcevic tries to get them going. I'm excited. I'm not really worried. I don't genuinely get worried. Ball comes in. Shannon Neal can't take the mark and Berry cleans them out. I don't generally get nervous. If you're good enough, you're good. Looks like the crowd is covered in bird shit. You know what I love about the GMHBA is it just stops. Not really. I mean, he has spent 14 weeks in and out of the VFL side, so. But I do genuinely agree when the big one I enjoyed was if you're top 4, you can't match. I couldn't disagree with that at all. I do think the top 4 should... Personally, I think the top 4 should only get father sons. Because father sons is... I don't like father sons, but father sons are a cornerstone of the heritage of the sport. But NGA academies, you can still bid... I mean, I think they should be outside the top outside of the top 4 players, teams in the league. Finish in the top 4, you shouldn't get them. You're already good. Oh, tell you what, that is a harsh call. I don't think anyone... Oh, he didn't. I thought he called it high. I was going to say, Blitzarbs did incredibly well to not take him high. Oh, Lockie Neal flips it out. Hipwood, they're building nicely. Cam Rayner turns into space. Grubby little kick. Great pickup. And stopped on the line. Yeah, Rupert, I mean, you can still trade into it. The issue I've got is Carlton are going to do it next year. They're going to trade out of the first to go down to get picks to match. That's where I've got an issue with it. I always have had an issue with it. Because I think that degrades the draft when you are selling a pick for shit picks that you wouldn't normally do. So, like when Gold Coast did that pick swap for pick 6 and then traded it for pick 18 and 24, you wouldn't fucking do that unless there was a bid match. would you? Like, you wouldn't do that. So that's where I've got an issue with it, when teams are benefiting and trading shit picks. Reece Stanley picks that off the deck. Off they go, Geelong. And his Stengel unfairly messled. He is. And we're going to have our first shot at the sticks. You know what I'd like to say? That you've got to have a bid. I think you should actually have to... I think to match a bid in the first, you must own a pick in the first. To match a bid in the second, you must own a bid in the second. I do it that way because I think when people are trading the picks out, that's where I've got an issue, because I think another team is benefiting while a team's being hindered. And Stengel behind. So, like, you know when Gold Coast had that massive draft, Hawthorn got pushed behind on that draft and no one else, and Hawthorn never benefited from the pick swap. So they were rebuilding, going down in the draft, and they didn't benefit, but other teams benefited while Gold Coast benefited. That's where I've got an issue with it. I personally, you know how I would fix it? I would keep the player window open during the draft, because that way you could force trades. Good kick. Tell you what, Brisbane build up really nicely there. Inside we go. Excellent football. Will. Oh, Charlie Cameron spills an easy one. And Blitzarbs burst through. Weak tackle attempt from Charlie Cameron. And another mark. Ethnic, mate. Just, you don't get that at Uncle PommyInOz, mate. Ethnic, what would make you happy this year for Essendon? Like, oh, Lowman! Like, I would have it so you have to trade. So I would have them protected, but it has to be traded on draft day. So if, say, Collingwood bid on a player, pick 8, it's guaranteed to go to Gold Coast, but Gold Coast have to accommodate a trade. Hey, Jackson, how are you, mate? Yeah, hot pies. You see, that's where I think it... Oh, behind. The only way... I think the only way you could fix it... Am I? I'll reset it for you. Just for you, Teresa. You know? Huh? Delisting Perkins. He's been a weird one, hasn't he? Bailey Smith drives it inside 50. Bad kick. Picked off by Dane Zorko. That's it, Teresa, mate. That's it, darling. I'm good, Jackson, mate. Thank you for asking, man. Yeah, but Dodoro only ever did it on players he didn't want. That's how he got that Hawthorn NGA that he delisted. Do you remember? Hitwood takes the mark. I agree with you, Nath. I think that's the problem. I mean, the only other way you could fix it is all the NGAs and father sons go in a pool pre-draft. And you have a rule that you're allowed to bid. You're a bid on one. Am I really? I can't be. It says 5 seconds on my thing. Are you teasing me? Are you teasing me? Evening, Chills. So I've got the Brisbane drive it inside 50 and a mark. And now they're in the back pocket. Mitch Duncan, 11:40, 11:38, 11:35, 11:30. Oh, Dempsey, big grab. He did look very good. So I'm not far behind Fox. And an easy mark there by Starcevic. The only other way you could fix it, Damo, though, is have like a pre-selection before draft and have a rule that you're only allowed to bid within once every round as a team. Driven in. Brisbane, can they take the clonk? That's high. Baz gives away the free. Gives it the big un. And Levi Ashcroft gonna have a shot at goal. Big goal. Brisbane first blood. Hey, Tony, it's nice, isn't it, mate? Ethnic, I think you'll be genuinely all right, man. Like, I know it probably doesn't feel that, and I know you've been through, like, honestly, Essendon fans have been through the ringer like Carlton fans. But I do think you're on the right path now. I'll tell you when it bounces, all right, Teresa? That would make sense, Langy. Don't mind it. Ball is bounced. I have got 10:45, 10:44, 10:43, 10:42, 10:41, 10:40. There we are. Handball inside. Cam Rayner gives it to Dunkley. Gets it back. Rayner drives it in 50. The 50s have been very loose today from both sides. You know what's weird, though, chat, is they only amended the NGA father-son rules 6 months ago. You didn't think about bringing that up when they had that fucking meeting? Hey, love it, Teresa. Here we are. Ashcroft drives it in. And Kai Lohman, prime 2.0, takes the grab. The low dog. Do you think Kai Lohman looks the spitting double of Prime Train? Cheers, Hot Pies. And there it is, Kai Lohman. He loves himself, but he loves that shot. Now that Kai Lohman giving the high fives all round. He loves it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Kai Lohman. He's that happy medium, isn't he, Tony, between defensive pressure forward, but also goal kicking. Evening, Lucinda. Yeah, Hot Pies, it's weird for me that they didn't discuss this when they had the meeting. But, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? I mean, the AFL do what the AFL do, don't they? I mean, in all honesty, I actually, from covering the draft, like I look at the draft this year, I actually think it's a huge benefit for all the NGAs being in it, because there is some really good players that I think teams are going to be trading out in. So I actually think if you're a list manager, I'm surprised list managers are against it, because you can still find gems of players. And you look at NGA father-sons historically, there's still, if you do a top 5 of every draft, there's maybe 1 or 2 in there. So I don't actually think it affects the draft as people think. Because I look at it this way, you can't have them. So, who cares? Interception by Rayner. Driven in! And Tom Stewart cleans it. Hey, Woody, how are you? Yeah, but Teresa, like, genuine, I know people complain. Great intercept grab. Wilmot from downtown clutches it. What a goal. Big time goal. And Mia's there, looks on as, tell you what, Wilmot's done about more dances there than many people do. What shocking kicking board. And look at Wilmot there. Let him. But honestly, my humble opinion, I just don't believe the NGAs affect it. I actually think list managers are getting a little bit tedious. The only thing I'd like to see is make it harder to match without selling your picks for shit, which they have kind of done. We'll know this year. Yeah, hot pies. I just like genuinely think it's a myth. There we are. Ashcroft drills it in. And Blitzab spoils it down. Rayner. If that goes through. Oh! There it is. Did the umpire get it in the way? But Cam Rayner has another one. 26-1. I'm great, mate. How are you? Yeah, hot pies. Genuinely, NGA and father sons, they're so overrated, man. Like, in the terms of how it affects your draft. But, like, where's my draft board from January? From June. Yeah, like, if you're looking at the draft board right now, so if we just went off mine, you've got 1 in the top 5. So 6 becomes 5th. The Lions have started very well. Interesting start, Neladan. It's a very hot start by the Lions. Umpire gets in the way again. There's a fine coming as well. What is that free for? Was that genuinely a free for touching the umpire? Surely not. That was a block free, wasn't it? It's stiff if it is. Geelong have struggled just to get out of the back half. Jack Martin gives it off. Mark O'Connor. Stengel gets it moving forward. Umpire contact getting a free. Jesus, we are in a new realm, ladies and gentlemen. Why are umpires so protected in your sport? I got a yellow card when I played here for asking the referees he taking piss. Much love, Juddy. Great to see you, though, mate. I hope your mum's all right, mate. Sending my love to her. I got a yellow card here for asking the ref, is he taking the fucking piss? Which, in the UK, I would not even get a lecture from the referee. Genuinely. If I asked the ref, is he taking piss? I agree, Teresa, that was a mistake. You know what I do think as well? What's the rematch, Nella? I haven't heard it. Is it good? Atkins burst through! Oh! tries to volley it through behind. Yeah, true story. So I was playing, right? It was down in Mornington, and no word of a lie, I was on the defender, and the defender was annoying me, and by chance, his sister was watching the game, so I made a comment about I maybe would like to date his sister, and he literally grassed me up to the ref during a corner, and the ref had a word with me. So I said to the ref, "Are you taking piss?" And he yellow carded me for asking him if he was taking the piss because the referee told me off sledging. Here we are. Atkins, good body strength. George Gregan's it. No one sees it. Another George Gregan. Maximus Holmes caught in the wind. And Harris Andrew air punches. Is it on Xbox or PlayStation, Eldam? That does actually look quite good. I agree with you there, Juddy. He's a decent little player, isn't he, old Cam Rayner? He's really gone up a gear as well. She was all right. I only said it because he called me a Pommy CUNT all the time. So, but in the UK, genuinely making a jibe about your mum or your sister would be fair game. Like, I've not played with many centre-backs that would be upset for a jibe. They'd get Nancy, but they wouldn't. I've never seen a centre-back grass me to the ref. Like, he literally grassed me up to the ref. He stopped play to tell the ref that I said something mean about him. I was like, so all I asked was the ref taking the piss, because I didn't know how it worked over here. Jack Martin handballs it to Stengel. Stengel to Basilenka. Opens up, drives to pocket. That's got to be a push in the back on Cameron. Surely. And he gets what he deserves. Tom Atkins. That was a proper George Gregan, mate. Genuinely, I just think, look, maybe it's the English in me, but I think refs and umpires get way too much respect in this country. Mate, he was all over me. You know, there was another time as well, another rare occurrence. I was on another centre-back. Hits the post. And did you ever do this in AFL? The nipping someone under the armpit in a marking contest? Did you ever do that? Oh, here we are. Little bobbed in by Mitch Duncan. Misses everyone. To be fair, he is a good-looking youth, Teresa, isn't he? Oh, Juddy, they're classics, bro. They're classics, mate. Especially if you've got someone underage, you know, physically threatening him. He's totally fine. Yeah, Tony. So I got told off by an umpire for doing, well, a referee in soccer for doing that, because you do that at corners, just nip him a little bit. Just let him know you love him. Lockie Neal run down by Atkin. Tell you what, Tommy Atkin, what a footballer he is. They're classics, Tony, mate. Honestly, proper hurts as well, Hot Pie. I tell you, fucking hurts. Hey, love you, Saz. Good to see you. Hey, Ethnic. Geelong are the masters of the George Gregan. Teresa, can we have your top 5? Not bad deal, that, Alex, mate. Yeah, mate. Tony, I'm with you. Look, like, bit of physicality, mate. It's all good fun. But still to this day, can't believe a referee told me off for giving it. Jeremy Cameron bursts away, puts it out in front. And look at that. Shannon Neal takes the mark. Decent calves on the boy. He doesn't skip leg day. Teresa. If I could give awards for comments, that is up there. And Shannon Neal takes the 50, bangs it through completely nonchalantly, 9:26. I'm waiting for Teresa's list here, top 5. If Bobby's not in it, Langy. Hey, Ethnic, the cameraman was looking at the guy eating a pie. What's the top 5? Top 5 best looking AFL footballers. Give me it. So, I'll guess them. Jai Simpkin's in it. So if you like people that look like Jai Simpkin. Right, let me just get Jai Simpkin up on my screen. So I can just get into your mind frame. Okay, so you like them quite pretty with defined features. Ooh, missed the edge. Oh, is Nick Dacos too... when I came over here, so 2012, 2011. I reckon Nick Dacos is in the top 5. Frampton, not a bad shout, Rupert. Yeah, Judy, maybe I was just unlucky with soccer refs. You know what was weird as well? Soccer refs were like 12 years old. Like in UK, they're usually like 50 years. Oh, talking about weird things, rough referees. Judy's got to be in there, Teresa, as well. Where has Teresa gone? Ethnic, it's all rigged. Ben Stiller, what a shout by Hill Dog. Yeah, Woody, we're talking about mean referees and umpires that can't take a joke. Just doing a research. Got every picture of every footballer in the league currently. Just itemising them. That's brilliant if she's doing that. Like, honestly, fair play. 1 minute 50 left. You know Harris Andrews? He looks like how I envision a live-action Postman Pat to look. You know, if I imagined who I'd get to play Postman Pat, he definitely looks like... He definitely looks like he does that. That's quality. Great shout by Judy. Is that a trip? Very well got out of there. Driven in by Manor. Can Geelong find something? Hey, Biffa, don't worry. Oh, we were. Woody, we were. We asked. Teresa said that Bailey Smith isn't in her top 5 good-looking male footballers. So I asked her for the top 5. And then I remembered she said Jai Simpkin is a perfectly beautiful man. So I was trying to guess the top 5 based on Jai Simpkin being in there. Yeah, you know what? I always thought Razor Ray had a good rapport with the players, which is good. Good mark there by Danger. And will Danger get a goal on his 350th? This would be a huge goal because Geelong probably don't deserve to be 11 points behind. Probably deserves to be a bigger lead. But this would be better. I don't know where Teresa's gone. Come back. She's probably doing something silly like driving to get a snack. That's usually what she does. Elliot, great shout, Langy. Great shout by you. Oh, here she is. Where's the top 5, Teresa? We've been guessing who your top 5 is. Total miss of everything by Danger. If you'd be so kind. Langy's a genius. I agree, Ethnic. The running on from Geelong is amazing. Brisbane as well really support each other. Hey, Hot Pies, I think underrated a great player. I think we give him a lot of stick. Ah, Quaynor. Jack Steele. So Teresa does definitely have a type because 4 out of 5 are almost the same person, different hairstyle. And Bobby Hill, she's just put in for my benefit. How's Ben Keys not in there, Neladan? I'm with you. Good shout, Teresa. Good game. Hey, Judy, I'm surprised you're not there, Chief, to be honest. And there we are. There's the quarter. Geelong being outplayed and Brisbane managed to go into the quarter with a healthy lead. This could be a great game here. 17 points is the margin. Brisbane came out of the blocks fast. Ethnic. I mean, I think that comes, though, because Carlton are very similar to that, Ethnic, that they don't trust their players to win the ball. So I don't know when that gets bred. I agree, Nelly down. Hey, Joe, how are you, mate? Are you okay? Hope you're well, my friend. Solid top 5, though, and I'm glad Bobby Hill's there as well. Yeah, but Ben Keys basically looks like a less preen Jai Simpkin. I'm so confused by this. Say how good is PommyInOz chat room? You know what? Interesting thing. I don't know if anyone else in the chat can relate to this, but when my beard gets to about 2 days of growth, it goes ginger. So it's why I never grow a beard. I don't know what it is. Scattergun approach. We've all been there. Who do I think's best equipped to beat the Pies? This game excluded Geelong. I think they're definitely in there. Who's a better ruck? Luke Jackson or TDK? It's a tough comparison because Luke Jackson doesn't solo ruck like TDK. But I do like Luke Jackson's forward craft. That's quality spot by you, Langy. You know what, Effie? Do you remember during the draft there was that rumour he didn't want to leave so far from his mum? He didn't want to leave Victoria. That always put me off him. I don't know about you, just always put me off him. I don't like to hear a young player on the precipice of his dream. Of his dream, say he only wants to go to a certain place. You're taking Luke Jackson. TDK. You see, Damo, I'm with you if he's just pure ruck. As a player, I do like Luke Jackson's goals. I would say ruck pound for pound. I think TDK's got his number as a ruckman. It depends what he does this week for me, TDK. Well, I mean, they say Graham Wright is an agent of a change. Teresa has crossed the divide, isn't she? She's, to be fair, though, so's Rupert. He's a big pies man. Beautiful human being. Got Nathan Church in here. He's a pies man. Beautiful human being. Got a few of them, actually. Ah, it's Fiona. Bailey Smith, you see? Fiona's got great taste. Patrick Ambrose. That is absolutely left field. Isn't that like from 1964 as well? It's a while ago. What is Patrick Ambrose doing with his life now? Lockie Weller, Archie Perkins. Tail, what? Good to have you in here as well, Fiona. I like the way Archie Perkins is getting a bit of love. I agree with Ethnic. I just don't think he's kicked on. But when I watch Archie Perkins play, I don't think he's a mid. Oh, yeah. Well done, Bomber Banter as well, Fiona, for a K. Excellent work. Excellent work, Fiona. Well deserved. Well deserved. Teresa, I'll give you the whole pass to remove Bobby Hill from this list. Quality. You know what, chat? I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Thank you, girls, for indulging me. I appreciate it. There we are. And the man who was number one on Fiona's list, Bailey Smith, drives it inside 50 to no dice. What do we owe the pleasure of your company as well, Bomber Banter? Who's the best current Indigenous small forward? Look no further, Josh, than a little gentleman out in Collingwood colours, right? He's pretty good. Has an incredible goal celebration. Bobby Hill. Rupert, I'm feeling okay about tomorrow. I don't know why. Carlton fans at the minute, Rupert, like literally, are a little bit of a concern. It's good, Liz, Teresa. Oh, Danger's just play acted and got the free. Pommy Hill. Hey, we love Saz. Hey, Saz is on the tees. You know what? I wouldn't mind a tee. It would probably be Bobby Hill or Pickett. Hey, that's it, Lou. And Danger misses. People just need to get happy, man. Zorko cleans it out, finds Darcy Vilmot. Bailey Smith drives it back in. I just think that's probably Carlton's thing, Rupert. That I feel like... You know what, right? Do you want me to tell you like a little bit of a Pom story? Played golf this week with a guy from, you know, the Herald Sun? Right? And he was telling me, and we were talking about... This is really, really good insight. We were talking about the article about... There's a high free kick. Talking about the article, I don't know if you've seen it, that Matt Rowell is the favourite to go to Collingwood. And they'd listed like a trade scenario of a future 2027 pick and stuff. And they explained it pretty well. Right? And then I called him out because I said that Code Sports, I don't know if you're familiar with Code Sports, but they're owned by Herald Sun. And I was like, there was an article about Harry Dean, and they were trying to say that Carlton's salary cap is cooked. And Herald Sun, you know the Herald Sun, the paper. And they were saying in Code Sports, it said Carlton might struggle to pick him up because they have no first rounder and their salary cap's cooked. And they've got to save picks for Cody Walker. And like I said to him, what I don't understand is the inconsistency of how you report salary cap and things. And he, word for word, said to me that Carlton fans are emotionally volatile and it's a click-based business. So if they write nice things about Carlton, Carlton fans won't read it. But if they put Doomsday, it's going to get shares. And I was like, there you have it. Made sense after that. And here we are. Mr. Will Ashcroft. Chance to really put a dagger through the Cats' hearts. And he has done. 32-10. We're out to a 20... Yeah, we're out to a 22-point lead. Geelong are really under a bit of pressure. Yes, says, I found it fascinating, though. I just found it fascinating. He just look a bit like Patrick Swayze. Yeah, I found it funny, Fiona, Teresa and Judy and stuff. I just found it funny when I said, why did you write that article like that then? And he was just totally honest with me. I was like, you know what, fair enough, I appreciate it. That's quality, Jeff. But, like, he said, like... Because he said that, like, Carlton fans wouldn't read it. Like, he said if we actually broke down how you would match it, you wouldn't take the positivity. He almost worded it that we need the negativity. And I was like, fascinating. Good little passage of play there. Geelong just boom it inside 50. And Neil gives away the free. Bit of IPAs. Oh, I think it would be a disaster, mate. Be a disaster. Rayner goes high, misses everything. Sam Day in worlds of trouble. Tommy Atkin goes backwards. Dempsey. Great kick. Finds Bradley close. Oh, honestly, Geelong couldn't hit a cow's ass with a banjo. They really need some calm, don't they? Geelong just need to calm it down. I try my best, says. I just found it fascinating when he said that they're emotionally volatile. It actually made me sad a little bit. It just made me sad a little bit, though, Lang. It just made me sad because I was like sometimes evidence-based is okay. I agree with you, Lou. Just 1 week at a time, brother. Charlie Cameron, set upon, and well done, Sullivan. Hey, Juddy, let's hope he's all right. Hey, Ethnic. I do enjoy your company, though, Ethnic. I feel sorry. I wish I could make it all better for you, mate. I wish I had a magic wand. Bailey does well, gets the handball to the outside. Geelong having to resign to these big bomb kicks. And Harris Andrews feasts upon it. Yeah, I mean, I suppose the big thing, Paul, is like Italians aren't known for their fighting spirit as well, don't they? So, I mean, if history's anything to go by, Carlton will probably defect to Collingwood by about August, just as it looks like they're about to win it. Or Geelong. Quality banter. Dempsey, O'Connor here with the intercept. Goes sideways. He's increased on a 50 here. Blitzarbs really needs to make something happen for the Catters. He's such a good player, isn't he, Sullivan? You know who I like for Essendon, though? Cameron! Big Mark! You know what, Rupert? You know who I really like? Did you watch the Essendon game last night? We'll give Bomber Banter and Ethnic some love. I really enjoyed Vicentini's game, though. I really did enjoy it. I really thought that was some good football from him. I really do like the kid. And I really like Nate Caddy and Archer May. What a player. Hey, nah, Ethnic. Hey, mate, best way, mate. If you can't laugh at it, you'll only cry about it. And Cameron kicks. Amazingly, Geelong second. I really like that Vicentini. We do like a Great White Hope. I'm a big Nate Caddy boy. I just don't think Josh Weddle would play like that for Carlton, Christian. I don't. Because I think you look at the players that are coming in that are playing decent footy who are young. They've just had so much VFL time. Well, it will only be wherever our first rounder would be +1 from Hawthorn, Tony. So, like, what, at this stage it would be pick 8? Max Holmes, he hasn't really impacted the game. Mears, again, another shocking kick. Stengali has to do something. And they have a stoppage. Do like Josh Weddle, though. Have you noticed that Josh Weddle's been playing around the ball since I criticised Hawks? You can bring me in if he wants, Juddy. I'll be the list manager. I'll sort the place out in a year. Here we are, boundary throw. Darcy Fort drills it on the old peg. Bit of work to do here. Geelong's starting to get a little bit of chutzpah into the game. They just can't get that control. I didn't mind it, Bomber Banter. You know what? My issue is quite clear with it. I think we need to make it hard to bid, right? Because I don't like seeing people trade a pick 4 for 6 picks in the 20s. But NGA father sons are the most overrated things in the football world because a good list manager doesn't even count them. So they're not in your top 10. It shouldn't be, Tony, because there's no way that Harry Dean will be a top 10 pick. Like, Cal Toomey's smoking grass Because I think every team has got an NGA or a father-son inside the first 60 picks. So you'll genuinely find, like the Gold Coast draft, bids go late. There'll be like an unwritten agreement. So Harry Dean, it would shock me if he's a pick pre-20. And if you remember this time last year, everyone was telling me Ben Camporelli was a top 10 pick, and I said he'll be lucky to be in the 30s. Big miss that by Brad Close, and a stoppage for Geelong. So I agree with Bassett, we should make it a little bit harder, but I also don't think it's a huge thing, to be honest. I actually think it's an opportunity. If I was a list manager, I'd be looking at this year as an opportunity because people will try it out. Great kick there by Lockie Neal. And a 50 is conceded again. And Jasper Fletcher gets on his bike. Right, Dempsey needs to get some control here. Oh, what a kick. You know what I'd like to see watching you guys against Fremantle, Ethnic? And I'd love Fiona and Ethnic's opinion. I'd like to see you go for it a little bit more. I feel like you try and contain the game a little bit. Cheers, Teresa. I can. Feel like at times you're playing within yourself. Which maybe will come, you know, as the boys get a bit older, won't it? I suppose. But I'd just like to see them get a little bit more. I think you could be a bit more ostentatious with the ball. Rupert, it's crazy, isn't it? But this is what Geelong and Pies do. They get absolutely head-butted, but they still keep coming. And they're always in it. Fair play to them. In another timeline, I could have been a Geelong fan. But the Blues came calling. Handball inside. Ashcroft to his brother. Back to Ashcroft. I'm going to predict a Carlton 29-point win, dynamic pool. Don't like doing it. Oh, surely that's holding the ball. There's no way he handballed that. Sullivan is tasty. Yeah, but Judy, I'm one of these people that I just think playing for margin is the biggest fraud thing in the world. What's my thoughts on Ash Hansen? Good mark there by Dempsey. Dempsey and Guthrie are doing really well behind the ball. Don't actually know what he does. Like, if we bought him for the forward line, I've never seen Carlton's forward line operate like the doggies did under it. So I don't actually know how to call him Christian, if I'm honest. Neladam, I agree. You've done really well. You've done really well. Don't know dynamic pool. Stay tuned. Mears dances, puts it out close. Great handball inside. Can't gather it. And again, Brisbane. Horrible field kicking. Free kick Geelong. Yeah, I agree, Ethnic. I feel like you just got to go to that next one. Well, he's the senior assistant coach, so he was in charge of our forward line. That's why we bought him across. I don't think our forward line got any better. And he's meant to be the tactical guru. I don't quite get it. And there is a 50, and Sullivan's played very well. Deserves a goal as a backman. I believe Tim Clark is our mid, isn't he? Still, Cripps' best mate. Maybe take the shirts off, eh? Do I think Carlton can make the 8? Well, I mean, on paper, the fixture you should be, but how you playing, I don't see it. And that's why he's a backman. Umpires have been very stiff as well, Hot Pies and Ethnic. Bit of Oprah. Here we are, Hitwood. One target inside 50. Can I just say, go back and watch that play there. Great mark by Logan Morris. But can someone explain to me what the fuck Jack Henry was doing there? Look at his direction as this ball was kicked in. There's only one man there. Stay on Logan Morris. And he runs like 3 meters away from him to double back. Like, go back and watch that passage of play. That is some of the worst defending you'll ever see. Big goal by Logan Morris. Just watch Jack Henry here. What the fuck is he doing? Why did he run? Bizarre football. Watch this. Look, watch Jack Henry here at the bottom of your screen, number 38. Right? So he's picked up Logan Morris here. It's only going one way. Where the fuck's he going? Where's he going? Wait. Like, where's Jack Henry going there? Like, is he going to go and fucking get someone's number at the front row? Quality football. Good kick, though, by Eric Hitwood. Quality by Jack Henry, though. We love you, Ethnic. Here we are, Blitzabs gives it to Danger. Someone needs to give something here. Mr. Orson Mullen, who looks exactly like Alex Rance if you went to Temu. Hot Pies, how good was it? Like, genuinely, how good was that to see? Don't know what he thought he saw. Quality. Great to see. You know what? Tommy Atkins is such a footballer. Oh! Oh! Nothing. Hey, Juddy, you know what? Fair play to him, though. He admitted last week that it was all him. So, I mean, I don't know if you watched the ratings. I mean, the team selection. I went through halves. Carlton are the second best side in the league if games were only a half, and was 17th for second halves. Hey! Get your vuvuzelas out. So 16-38, Brisbane have been by far the better side in this first half. That's ball umpires, surely! Fuck it, you know what? Lockie Neal could run over your cat and he'd blame your fucking dog. Oh, Teresa, I'd love McRae. No joke. 7 minutes to go. Darcy fortification. He'd probably tear his hair out, though, when his first session is a kick to kick. And Patrick Cripps is kicking to Sam Doherty. And the first kick Cripps does is 30 metres over Doc's head and takes out the back of his car. You know what I find weird about Cardinia Park, Jeff, is how it looks like it's unfinished. Do you know what I mean? Like, the stadium just stops and it's one tier. Bizarre. Blitzabs. Here we are. Hugh McCluggage goes down the line. Great kick to Kai Lohman. To Prime Train. Prime Train goes inside. Zorks. Oh, good body work. Great recovery as well from Mullin. Matt, can you imagine it? You know what? I remember going to the GWS game and Lockie Plowman was kicking to, I think it was Cripps, and he missed him by about 10 metres, and they were like 10 metres apart. They were doing warm-up. Knew it was going to be bad that day. Good mark, that. I believe they do, Hot Pies. I think they have as well, Teresa. Can you imagine kick-to-kick with Carlton players? Under no pressure. Fuck. Here we are. Basalenka, back pocket. Not where you want him to be. Clears it up the line. And a big intercept grab by Harris Andrews. Loman! Big mark. Takes it on Lawson Humphries. Here he is. Great grab. Great lead as well. Here's Lohman. Oh, tell you what, that could have put a big question mark on the game. 4:44 to go. Tom Stewart to get the job going again. Nice little short handball. Yeah, you actually, they have a set limit in the EPL where you can change them. So some pitches are longer. They also have, some of them water the grass before, make it stodgy. Some people dry it out as well. They cut it different lengths. So teams that play real good football will have it nice and slick. A lot of gamesmanship. It does feel like there's been a lot of unclean kicks. Here we are, Reish Stanley. And Geelong, he wants to play it short. His mids want it long. Danger flies in. No one there. Croft, Starcevic, quick hands. Here's Wilmot again. Inside 50. Oh. Teresa, tell you what, you don't want to see a world there. No, you don't, Kai. Good question, though. Wilmot's so good, isn't he, Ethnic? He's one of my favourites to watch. Tom Atkin, he's been involved in everything. Tom Stewart cleans his lines. Danger, spoiled by Jack Martin. Brad Close. Can Geelong find something? I like the way that Brad Close looks like a vampire. Here we are. The clog goes through the corridor. And these kicks are paying off. Berry. Overlap. Run. Lawson Humphries has come a mile. No, but it is a good question, Kai. Because it's come up in AFL soccer as well. You see it sometimes in soccer. So good to watch these two sides. Geelong it's just been their disposal, hasn't it? Been really strong, but their disposal's just been... What's the Dulux Community Bay? Cameron got a free. .215 drilled. Up to full forward. Logan Morris spoiled off the boot. Geelong in all sorts here. That could be holding the ball. He took the game on, surely. Mitch Duncan took 2 players on. You've got to call holding the... They're the holding the balls we need to start calling. Jack Martin dances out of traffic. Long kick. Shannon Neal. Stengel. Dancing. Can Geelong finish this quarter with a goal? Mitch Duncan finds a bit of space. You'd imagine so. They're going to get a fucking bollocking, aren't they? Sean Manor, usually reliable inside 50. Cameron runs under it. Huge tackle. Stengel. Cameron! Big goal. Geelong doing Geelong things. A goal against the run of play. 17 is the lead. There was a couple of George Gregans there, but we never got... When was the last time we saw a throw called? Like, we'd be lucky to get one a game, wouldn't we? These little switches and kicks, though, from Geelong, just slightly off. Hasn't been like that normal, reliable self. Like, the lead here from Cameron, bizarre. Good goal. Oh, tell you what, if Danger had got that away. Here we are, Cam Rayner, Dunkley. 1 minute 11 to play. Tommy Atkin. Oh, Cam Rayner dances away from it. This would be a big goal to kick. Behind. Doesn't he? He looks like, you know, like the weird guy in a movie who turns out to be a vampire. Ollie Dempsey. Sorry, that's not Ollie Dempsey. That's Zach Guthrie. Ignore me. Hey, Ethics locking in it. The win. Here we are. Bailey Smith. Back to Bailey Smith. Another dump kick. Another turnover. Bailey is struggling. That could be 50. It's not. Surprised that wasn't 50. The umpire's called 50 for worse today. Driven inside 50. Morris can't grab it. Clog does well. Clog does very well. Lead restored. 24. 23. 22 even. Wednesday Adams, quality. Scottish Bags, quality Kate. Tell you what, he's such an underrated footballer, is Clog. I always get the impression that Brisbane fans that live in Melbourne that are doing it for the old Fitzroy are the type of people that also criticise millennials for not owning a house because they have chai lattes. Here we are, Maximus Holmes, 17 seconds. Here is Dempsey, usually good. Big mark, Mark O'Connor. Everyone says calm down. This would be a big goal at the stroke of half-time. Siren goes. We have a post-siren shot. I wanted Bobby Hill in the draft. Big goal behind. That camera angle was shocking. They definitely say it as well, Paul. 100%. Right, we'll go for a little break. We'll be back at 9:05. Did you like the new thumbnails as well this week, chat? Did you like the new thumbnail this week? Spent ages on that. Right, chat, we'll be back at 9:05. Stay safe. Stay toasty. everything I'm not. Hey guys, how we doing? Angus patties. Ooh, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. So big second half. Geelong have to come back here. All set up. You know what? I'll show you guys something pretty cool while we're here. Let's do it. How can I do that? What's the easiest way? Right, so look, if we look at this here. This is really, really interesting. So if you do, right? So if you do the ladder, so look, first quarter, right? Look, you'll see Carlton are number 1. North Melbourne the worst, right? You look at that. Then you look at second quarters, right? And Carlton have a little bit of a blip. We're 8th. Collingwood 5th. So you can see they were 2nd, 5th. North come up to the middle there, right? And then you look at third quarters. Been playing a lot with this just for an algorithm, but you see Carlton 2nd worst in the third quarter. Collingwood the best. See all the good teams that you've got here. And then the fourth quarter, Geelong are dominant in this. This is traditionally where you see Collingwood go into contain mode. Carlton are 15. Then if you look at halves, look at this. So Carlton 2nd best first half. Geelong 3rd best. Collingwood 5th. Then you look at this. Look, Collingwood managed to be the best second half side. Look where Carlton are. 16th. It's real interesting little data measurement there, I always find. Always entertaining little data measurements. What have we got here? Is this Danger? Look at baby Dangers. Hey, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Shiny Blue. Looking forward to it. Honestly, it feels a lifetime ago Danger was playing at fucking Adelaide. Josh Gibbs there. Big Gibbo. Sam Jacobs there. To be fair, as much as we take the piss out of Danger, quality footballer. I remember this Hawks game. What he's a very good player, to be fair. Hey, Lou, let's hope so. Let's hope the Blues play a very controlled game tomorrow. Tell you what, a lot of froth on Danger's 350th. Do you reckon Danger will get to 400? He only has to play, what, 3 more years? Probably takes him over the threshold, doesn't it? Probably doesn't make it, does he, if we're honest? I haven't had a chance to play it, Josh. I haven't played it for, like, probably about 3 weeks now. Life is busy. This half-time break's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? What's going on there? Matt Lang, have you asked Jay what he thinks happens? It'll be interesting if they don't actually get them players, doesn't it? Like, it'll be interesting if they don't get any of them players, but I don't think... I don't think they're tied, but it'll be interesting what they do if they lose both. Hey, John, how you doing, mate? Do I see similar types to Max King to Logan Morris? In his draft year, yeah. I think Max King will be... I can see Max King playing a little bit higher up, like a high half forward. Where you see Logan Morris is doing his best work at full forward. I think he'll be a little bit more of a link man. Be interesting what happens if they lose both. Yeah, Jeff, I wonder though if Danger just knocks it on the head. He strikes me as the kind of guy that I don't think he'd care. You know, to go for the world record. To go for 400. Who do I think the first to announce his retirement? That's a good question, that. It's probably going to be a side that's not playing finals. I'll go Nat Fife. I reckon Nat Fife announces his retirement. I reckon Nat Fife announces his retirement. I could also see Mitch Duncan retiring. But I think Fife will knock it on the head this year. I don't know what you guys and girls think. Dane Rampy? Yeah, I could see that as well. This has been a long half-time break. Have they extended the half-time? Yeah, Travis Goldstein. Yeah, I could see Goldstein with Vicentini's as well. Good call. All right, there'll probably be quite a few this year. It'd be interesting. It's always interesting. I mean, where are we? June, so it's usually like next month. Go Geelong. Should be an interesting second half. Nicely poised, isn't it? It's nice to know, just flicking through the news as well, we're not at war at the minute. Yeah, Pendles is playing on, isn't he? How far's Pendles off the record? $20. And we're off. Free kick to Dunkley. Yeah, he's on 4-14. So what, 16, 18 away. So one more season, he nails it. Big kick there into Cam Rayner. Takes the mark on Max Holmes, and this will be a great start for them. Yeah, he probably still deserves to be playing as well, doesn't he, Teresa? Because he's still best 22 as well. It's not like you're clinging on. Here we are, Cam Rayner. This would be a huge, huge, huge kick early into the game. And it's through. Brisbane 52. Geelong 23. And they are in a world of trouble. Geelong need to get going quick, smart. This would be a huge, huge, huge scalp if the Lions can hold on. But at the minute, Geelong look totally devoid of anything. You would have thought it would have been top three. Who? Pendles? What, top three of all time or top three in that thing? I agree, Teresa. Oh, Paul, top five in that. Yeah, definitely. Like, he's been brilliant. 500 games. It's stretching it, what, 20 a year? So he'd need to play for another 5 years. Got a chance. Like, if anyone can do it, it's probably Pendles. He stays fit. Drilled in. Oh, danger spoils the mark off Neil. Basilenka. And Zorko keeps it in bounds, but it's going to be out of bounds on the full. Ollie Dempsey. Gibbs at the ball to Max Holmes. Can Max Holmes drive them? The usual Geelong players haven't really performed. Geelong needing a bit of inspiration. Cameron can't clunk it. Cleared out. And Brisbane have done so well at just not allowing Geelong intercept grabs outside 50. Cam Rayner goes in hard. Max Holmes. Shane Manor. Bailey Smith. And Jack Martin takes the grab. Can you imagine, Langy? Completes the circle. The circle is complete. Jack Martin, chance to get them back in this game. And he misses from out in front. Huge miss. Dane Zorko will get us back underway. Geelong been very wasteful. Proper shanked ever. Here we are. Brisbane just patiently building up now. Geelong really need to find a gear and then miss set shots just out in front. Not what you want. Oh, I'll tell you what. High free kick. And it's an interference to Sam Day. Do I get any joy watching Jack Martin missing? See where you're coming from. I don't mind it. Jack Martin. Oh, is that front on contact? It is. Inside we go. Max Holmes drives it inside 50. Cameron. Shannon Neal's there. Under a bit of pressure. Finds Brad Close. Patrick Dangerfield runs into trouble. Gets the handball away. Only as far as Cameron. And Geelong are set. .16:07 to go. Geelong just can't get any marks. Just can't get any control of this game. Hey, how are you, D? Good to see you, my darling. And God knows what Tyson Stengel's doing there. One of the worst shots at goal I've ever seen. 24 plays 52. 15:54 to go. Geelong really need to find something. Brisbane go long down the wing. And Reece Stanley gets a push in the back free kick. Drives it up to the goal square again. Can Geelong create some separation again? Neil and Cameron run into each other. No separation from the keys at Geelong. Kyle Lohman loses his footing. Sam Day gives it out. Big attempted tackle by Sullivan. Sees Berry over the line. This, tell you what. Ooh, high free, that's harsh. And Jared Berry gets us back underway. Good mark. McLuggage. Do you reckon one more goal, it's job too far for Geelong? Or would you still bat them in? Starcevic, good overlap run, drives it inside 50. And a big, big mark from the Moz dog, Logan Morris. He looks about 12 years old as Logan Morris. I like that boyfriend and girlfriend there, Brisbane and Geelong fan. Look at how she's eating Doritos in her Geelong gear. She is fucking chuffed. Look, that boyfriend there is so quiet. What do you do? What do you do? Oh, big finish. Big goal. 56-24. And Brisbane pile on the 34-point lead. Geelong just haven't come out of the blocks. They've been very, very loose. Let it be known. Tell you what, let's check the tipping comp. Are you in that, Teresa? We do. I think that's the thing that Australian and Poms have in common as well. It hasn't been a skillful game, cat across the ditch. Hey, Langy. There's nothing worse than when your team beats your missus' team, though, because you can't really be a smart Alec. Anyone pick Brisbane? Benny Mack. Tilt Carter. Kerno the Beast and True Blue. True Blue. I know you did, Teresa. Inside 50, Mullin. And a big grab by Neil. John, you did as well, mate. I was going to say there was about 3 or 4 of you said Lions. Been a very un-Geelong game, cat across the ditch, my friend. What do you put it down to? Yeah, like, they've been very wasteful, Teresa, haven't they? Here we are, Shannon Neal. Across the face, behind. 3 goals, 7 as well. You ain't really winning many games there. Darcy Wilmot gets us back underway. Scoops McClure or Cooper Gretsch? Starcevic drills it down the wing. Is that a push in the back? What is Lawson Humphries doing there? Sullivan has been brilliant, though. It's a very un-Geelong performance, though. I agree with you, cat across the ditch. Still time, though. Just got to fucking hit a target. What's the black armbands for that Geelong are wearing? I've noticed everyone's got a black armband. What have I missed? Reece Stanley taps it down. Ashcroft, Manor just clears it forward. That could be their best kick inside 50. Danger. He's got the free kick as well. And a behind. I would walk 500 miles. I'm not too sure, Jackson. I'm not across it, but I just noticed just then. Zach Bailey dances away from everyone. And that has been the case of the game. Brisbane have just kicked out in front a lot better. I agree, Hot Pies. Brisbane as well, just kicking lovely out in front, aren't they? Like, every entry just looks nice. Here we are, Logan Morris, a chance for another. To take the lead to nearly 40, 38. He's been pretty good in front of the old sticks, making a love heart on the ball. You love to see it. Looks good in the air. Is good. Brisbane go out to 38. Look at that Geelong fan. Have you noticed everyone's taken their bird poo shirts off? Teresa, have you seen? They've all taken them off. They've all ditched them. Tell you what, he's not, hey, when he hits puberty, he'll be fucking bang good, mate. Zach Bailey, look at him. Cheeky little Dead-eye dicks. Hey, Jackson, great call by you, brother. Like that, Logan Morris, giving it large, no nonsense. So can Geelong respond? You know who I haven't seen tonight? I haven't seen much of Max Holmes. Like, he's had the ball 16 times. And so has Bailey. Just don't feel like they've been impactful. Ashcroft gives it out the back. Wilmot has been in everything. Drives it up to half forward. There is men everywhere. Charlie Cameron. Oh, I'll tell you what. Desperate from Lawson Humphries. Sullivan goes to Stewart. Good hands by Holmes. Great running by Sullivan. And a kick that makes you cry. That has been literally Geelong's evening. Yeah, Brisbane put it up to half forward. Like that, the Ashcroft brothers giving a little pat on the head. Hey, much love, X-Man. Hope you're doing well, mate. Good to see you, my friend. Good luck tomorrow, mate, as well. Best of luck. You'd imagine so, Hot Pies. Good, Mark. Can Geelong build from here? Jack Henry. Switches it up to Mitch Duncan. Look at how quickly Brisbane spread. Was that 15? Nice little kick there. Sean Manor. Goes to Brad Close, who brings it down. And Zach Bailey spinning out of trouble. At least they're easier to tell apart than the others, aren't they? As well, D. Charlie Cameron, no look handball. Cam Rayner has been brilliant this game. Behind. Oh. Hey, mate, Paul, they do. Did I see Bonnie Blue went on a podcast with Andrew Tate? Tell you what, if you're ever looking for signs that maybe the Bible's right and we are at end of days, that might be it. Tell you what, brave mark by the O'Connor dog. He goes out wide to Sean Manor. Geelong really now need to get going. I am George. How are you, mate? Mitch Duncan spreads it. Oh, I'll tell you what, Max Holmes. Jack Martin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen people post it on Insta. I mean, I don't follow Andrew Tate or Bonnie Blue, believe it or not. But I've seen it pop up on my feeds. Oh, tell you what, Stengel does well to dance out. And a sub is coming. They're going to bring some more firepower in. Ollie Henry. I did. Says. Have you seen it as well? Quite a few have been taken off, I've noticed. Like, quite a few. Max Holmes drills it into the pocket. Another lead. Cameron just can't get clean separation. Shout out Darcy Wilmot, who has worn Jeremy Cameron like a glove. How much do the Pies beat Saints by? I reckon pass score would be 28. Is that real though, Langy? I just thought it was just so happened that a guy looked like her. I just can't see that being true. What transition football here from Brisbane. Zach Bailey, what a kick. Oh, this is football when Logan Morris roofs it into next week. Brisbane are flying. 45-point margin. That was some, honestly, that was up there with the French defence of Paris, 1941. Look at this. Hey, Langy, I like your thinking, bruh. 71-26. That transition was BEA beautiful. Geelong now, it's desperation stakes. Jasper Fletcher comes out the back. Dunkley. Ashcroft takes the bounce. And a kick to no one. Cameron, though, got a bit of work to do. Uses his body well. Good pick-up by Stewart. What are we doing tomorrow, Teresa? Good kick. Well played, Kai Lohman as well. He's been very good, Lohman. The low man. Oh, Fletcher did so well. Just lost his footing. Lawson Humphries, a proper George Gregan. Lockie Neal. Oh, they can't take the mark. Jack Martin, good handball. And Ollie Dempsey, out he goes. Free kick, Neal. And 50! Guaranteed goal, Teresa, from a 50. And Mears. Goal. 32-71. I didn't mind team selection. Either, mate. Hey, cat across the ditch, mate. We stay till the job's done, mate. Every team gets our full respect. Is that like what? Is that like 4 out of 5 goals now? Ollie Henry is subbed into the game. Mitch Duncan is subbed out. Geelong now. Desperation stakes. 9 points from turnover. Mears can't find the handball. Loose there. Great bodywork by Cam Rayner. Very good tackle. It's been a good game, Yarra Ward. How are you, mate? Manor kicks it straight into the chest of Ashcroft. Back in we go. What the fuck is Dempsey doing there? It's funny how it happens, isn't it? Here we are. Patrick Dangerfield finds Jack Martin. Bailey Smith. Can they conjure something out of nothing? And Cluggage clears his lines. Oh, Tom Stewart. Well done. Just doing a Lockie Neal impression, Paul. A lot of them have just been thrown on the boot, haven't they, Teresa? They've really handled Bailey really well. So the lead is 39. Can they bring this just on? Just over 5 goals. He has a roost. Just short behind. 33-71. Zorko just puts it on. And Geelong get a free. Can they turn this into something? Sullivan has been one of the standouts for Geelong today. To be fair, though, we have a lot of midfielders that aren't exactly pinpoint. Tyson Stengo! Oh, Brad Close can't grab it. Jack Martin, where's he going? Shannon Neal, off a step. Oh, behind. You're tipping North by 30. Cheers, T. Love you, darling, mate. Who's been the best on so far? Ooh. You know what? I'd say Logan Morris would be an easy choice, but I have really liked McCluggage's game. Hello! Hang time. Bit of hang time. Great mark by Will McLaughlin. Knocks it inside 50. And Blitzarbs. Good. Good football. Jack Martin out of the cryogenic. Stanley. Hands inside out handball. Lawson Humphries dances through traffic. Good pick up by Tommy Atkins. Brad Close. Can Geelong get some momentum? Jack Martin. What is that kick? Oh my gosh. Oh, what a ball. Zach Bailey's having a third quarter, isn't he? An absolute third quarter. You know what, though? He always stands out. I do like a little bit of Lohman. That was a quality grab by McLaughlin. Like that. Boo! You know what? That Jack Martin kick, though, that literally sums up. Wouldn't you say that sums up Geelong's night? Berry! Did that even bounce over the behind line? I don't think it did. It did. Yeah, I'd say Tommy A's been brilliant. I've liked Lockie Sullivan's game. Oh my God, Gearon! What are you doing? Oh, down the line we go. Good body work from Stanley. Oh, they are just not on the same page, Geelong. Surely that's holding the ball. Danger. Oh, this is old school. Danger finds Cameron. Yeah, I saw that, Juddy. How good's that? Who do you reckon our next signing is? Do you reckon we get Embreno, mate? He needs to invoke that Hawthorn game, doesn't he, Hot Pies? Yeah, I agree, Luke. And there it is. Cameron gets it through. We are back to 32. A classic Jeremy Cameron game, Kai. He has got that M bottom. Tell you what, can Geelong get a quick one? I'd love Emilio Martinez. Got a lot of work to do with Geelong, but another goal would make it a little bit interesting, that fourth. I'm pretty sure Jeremy Cameron did the Keemon. Bad signs. Here we are, 40-72. Tell you what, Dunkley has worn Bailey Smith like an absolute fucking glove. Tom Atkins drives it forward. And a big, big boy mark. Berry's been so good behind the ball. One minute exactly to go. Bit of pressure here. There's a bit of a scrap. Stengel waits for the runners. Ignores them. Now releases them. Basilenka falls. Oh. And Tom Stewart just throws him out of the way. Fumbling now. Guthrie. Back to Guthrie. Inside we go. Close. Can't grab it. Who do you reckon that new striker is, Juddy? Doesn't look like we're getting Gokares. I don't really want Gokares now. He said he wants Arsenal. Agree, Arrow. Just calm it down now. 10 seconds to go. George Gregan. And there is the third quarter siren. $72. 40. We have got a game on our hands here. Can Geelong do the unthinkable? What do you think, chat? Can they do the unthinkable? I like the way that we're playing at like 1:20 tomorrow. A nice early start for the Blues. Brisbane Pies Grand Final. Could be. I don't really read this into Geelong, though, because Collingwood and Brisbane are going to lose games from now to the end. A says, I'm looking... Hey, you know what? I'm weird. I actually like the early starts. I always have done. I've genuinely liked the early starts. Like, if you're not playing Thursday or Friday night, I like playing the Saturday afternoon game. Just gets it out of the way. Yeah, I'm with you. Like Gokares just worries me because he's come out very openly and said that he wants them. I'm with you, Yarra Ward. Like, it's all about peaking at the right time. I agree, Says. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. Can't wait. Super exciting. Yeah, I agree, Juddy. I just never like it when a player comes out and says preference. Maybe I'm old school. Marcus Bontempelli, Patrick, and Andy playing it. Yeah, but the good thing, Kai, for Gokares is with him going to Arsenal, we'll win the title before Arsenal. Like, lock that in. United will win a Premier League title before Arsenal. How many fucking ads is Bontempelli on? Jesus, he's short of a few bob or something. Look at this here, the cash converters ad. Yeah, cat across the ditch. I was just about to say, there is, I mean, the bros wearing chinos walking into cash converters. People wearing chinos don't fucking go to cashies. Let's be having it right. Hey, I've been upfront about this, Rupert. I think he plays for the Magpies in 2026. For now, they are, but next year they won't be. Next year they won't be. Arsenal are St Kilda's equivalent to the Premier League at the minute. They're saying they're coming, but they don't have that cutting edge. They don't have that cutting edge. Ryan's ads, mate, spot on. Hey, I love that shiny blue. I can see Zach Butters at Hawks. Brandon, I think we get Bergman. Look at Cameron fuming. He loves it. Tell you what, Geelong just can't get that ball moving, though, can they? But big quarter. How many cup competitions, though, and comps have Arsenal won in the last 10 years versus United? It's not copium because I don't see Arsenal as a rival of ours for like 30 years. But Arsenal are close, but being second in the Premier League is the same as being 16th. Like, if you don't win something, it's irrelevant. Like, fair play to Arsenal, but I'm telling you, United, lock them in, will win. We'll be back before Arsenal finish it off. With Jason Wilcoxon cards. Yeah, we got to be top 6, Johnny, but genuinely not fearful. If we sign right, we're fine. I don't know about that, Lee. They've got some... Their list management could be the best in the league. They've worked out their NGAs. Like, that Collingwood model is incredibly sustainable. Here we go. Fourth quarter. I think, Lou, that's just your hatred for them talking. Pies are an incredibly sustainable side, unfortunately. Oh, Lockie Neal takes it down, goes into Clog. And Cam Rayner. The boy has turned into a man this year, looking brilliant. And this could sniff any lead, any chance of a comeback could be sniffed here. Great football. That's been Brisbane all year, all week. Yeah, spot on, cat across the ditch. I agree with you, Juddy. Like, that's not me bagging Arsenal. I've got a lot of Arsenal mates. Good goal. Game over. Good goal. Tell you what, Cam Rayner, he's been quietly having a good year, man. Absolutely brilliant. Movement from the Lions has just been... They have been so on. They have come here with purpose. You know what I love about Rankin as well? I feel like he's been harshly treated for his pick. I feel like people have really put a lot of pressure on. But I think he's really frowned it. Nice little choppy stream from KO. Here we go again. Hey, mate, how you doing? So it's 20 minutes, but we don't stop for stoppages. So it's usually about 25, 30 minutes. And there's 4 quarters, mate. We're in the 4th quarter, 2 minutes played. Oh, Kai, no doubt. Arsenal will be top 3, top 4. But I think they're miles away. Like, you can't teach winning culture. And you've only got to look at their form in the cup competitions. Like, they're not winners. The way they talk, they're not winners. They're happy with second in a semi-final in Champions League. It's not the old Arsenal. Here we are, Henry. Oh, Starcevic, my pleasure, Nath. Welcome aboard as well, mate. Here we are. Brisbane building. It's choppy here and it's fair weather, Teresa. I don't know what's gone on. Yeah, it's this year, Rupert. And Brisbane, Ashcroft, selfless. Oh, that's going to be 50. Atkins is an idiot. And Logan Morris has got another one. Mate, can you imagine how good this guy will be when he hits puberty and he can drink? Fucking hell. And there is another one. The lead is out to 44. Brisbane are flying. This is a statement from Brisbane. They've put the marker down. Tell you what, I can't wait to hear Scott at the end of the game. You know who Chris Scott reminds me of? Anyone who watches Round Ball, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Arteta, because whenever anything goes wrong, he blames everything else. Is this choppy for anyone else, or is it just me? Probably the white shirts. And Geelong get one back. 46-84. I wish Voss. I wish Voss was as tactically astute as Mikel Arteta. Voss would be more in the Premier League. Who would Voss be like? Voss would be. I reckon Michael Voss is not David Moyes, but some probably Brendan Rodgers. And there is another one. Oh, wait, sorry, it was the replay, the last goal. Jesus. Ange. I'd like to say Ange, but he doesn't play attacking football. I'd say he'd be like David Moyes, really set in his ways and he's never going to change it. And you know it's not going to win league things. Because, like, Ange is never going to win a league title in England. Yeah, mine's still choppy. Harris Andrews, good Matt. I don't think Kingy wants it. It's a lot easier analysing it than actually coaching it, though. It's like a different skill. Because you have videographers in elite golf coaching, so they can pick out the things. 16 minutes. Can they do it? 38. It reminds me if you ever double drop, Teresa. Oh, I hate to say this to Australians, Nella Dan, but the Australian media have given so much froth to Ange. But you get sacked to any of the big six. Do you know what I mean? Any of the big six, if you're not, regardless of the titles you win. The Champions League is probably the only thing that might save you, but historically it hasn't for the top six. The league is king. Like, if Ruben finishes outside the top 10, as good of a coach Ruben is, he's gone. Like, unfortunately for Ange. And I think he's found his level. Like, if I was a World Cup national coach, I'd bring Ange in. I think cup football, it's great. But some styles work for long game. Some work for short game. It's the same as golf. Sergio Garcia was a master of match play, but not brilliant in stroke play. Happens in sport. Oh. Here we go. Ashcroft out wide. Drills it to the pocket. No dice. Yeah, someone's put Tiesto on. We've double dropped and we've now got the taste of hairspray in our mouth. And we're not quite sure what's real and what's not anymore, Teresa. Proper pranging out. Oh, wait. Teresa, I think it's better. Oh, no. Nah. It's pranging out. Clog. Good tackle. 15 minutes. 38 is the margin. Geelong needs something desperately. Ollie Henry clears it forward. Geelong just want to finish this game strong. Is yours doing what mine's doing, Teresa? Look, like now it's perfect as Geelong go in. It's when Brisbane touch the ball. Have Geelong done something to it? Bailey fumbles. Back to danger. Drives it out wide. And Gearan has a chance. This would be huge. Oh, behind. Matt Lang, probably. Cat, that's probably it, mate. Says must be liked by KO. Maybe they've heard me bag it too much. Teresa, it's definitely Brisbane. Cats have ruined it. I agree, hot pies. Oh my God. Danger's got a chance. I hope Danger kicks this. He deserves 350. He deserves a goal. This would take them to 31. Be 5 goals and a bit. A lot of time on the clock. 13:43. Behind. Need to hit them. Is it just me and Teresa, chat? Oh, Mrs. Pom saying Grandpa's is fine. Just evidently me and Teresa are being picked on. By KO, evidently the founders. We are inside Lawson Humphreys. This is what they've been really bad at, though. It's just that end kick. The end product. And here they go through. Zach Bailey. Inside 50. And the 12-year-old Logan Morris takes the grab. Hey, very good from you, Badger from Oz. Yeah, there's no storm here. But it keeps changing. Like 1 minute it's sexy, then it's fucking choppy. No consistency. 12 minutes 30 to go. Logan Morris. Will he take the sniff away? Oh, behind. Could be, Langy. Freo Skildo will be a good game. Hey, Papas, how are you, brother? Says that could be the idea. Up we go. 12 minutes to go. And Harris Andrews. Oh, they're nice, Mrs. See what you done? Oh, you've been busy. You painted them St Kilda colours. Was that deliberate? Definitely Neladan will do it. Yeah, if you hack the computer, don't look in the folder saying work stuff. Nah, the internet's fine. Feet pictures. You know what? I'd never yuck someone's young. But what is with feet, man? Like, fair play, each to your own. I'm all for it. Look, we live in a very social climate. So do what you want. But feet? Nah, Mrs. Pom's painted her fingernails. I don't know why I had to add finger to that. And they happen to be that colour. Brisbane burst out the back. What? Oh, well, in the light, it looked like it were red. Yeah, I've got 6 fucking lights looking at me. Okay, it's fucking pink. 11 minutes 10. Intercept grab. Oh, it's back to being choppy again. Someone else is having this. This ain't me. There we are. Wilmot drips it out. Atkins takes the grab. Don't like your biscuits baked with water. To be fair, Mrs. Pom's quite an accomplished... Mrs. Pom's quite good at baking. It's just the... Oh, ball! No, it won't. It's just bait. It's just making porridge. Mrs. Pom.
I'm going to disconnect the internet.
And Jack Martin has a mark inside 50. Big shot at goal. Look, we Googled it. Chat confirmed. Mrs. Pom, you can't be right about everything sometimes. Maybe my whole life's been a lie. A lie. Oh, God. See what you've started now, chat. Look, she won't let this go.
No.
Mrs. Pom's one of them human beings that has this rare gift where she can't admit she's wrong.
No.
Say,
Because I'm not wrong. Fuck you, chat.
imagine going to Scotland saying, "Can I have some porridge?" and then fucking putting water in it. Last night you had spaghetti with mac and cheese. I remember you telling us about that. Here we are, Wilmot. Over the top, Charlie Cameron. We haven't seen him, and we still don't see him. 9 minutes to go. What a horrible finish. To be fair, right, Geelong, even though... You know what I've taken out of this game? Do you know what I mean? What I've taken out of this game is, although Brisbane have battered Geelong, Geelong have had chances to proper win this game. Brad Close takes a mark. Like the shots they've generated. It's been a solid performance by Brisbane, don't get me wrong, but I haven't watched this and gone, oh my God, Brisbane are amazing. Feels like 100 says, I haven't got the data in front of me. It'll probably pop up. I agree, Yarra Ward. I agree, Luke. 20 scoring shots, yeah, like, it feels like on another day, Brisbane, Geelong wouldn't kick like this. Darcy Wilmot goes inside, Ashcroft, Neo, good tackle, that's ball, surely umps. Tommy Atkins, dances away. Sullivan. Myers. It has been says. Ollie Henry. There's so many options. Shannon Neal takes the mark. Time is probably the factor now. 7:30. This would take the lead to 29. It's still 5 goals. Time is of the essence. And Neal misses. It's very noticeably different, Yara, if you go to the Alphabet Spaghetti Stadium. It's like noticeably different in the dimensions. Couldn't hit a cow's ass with a banjo, says 6:50. See, it feels like that whole game as well, Kai, that it might look one-sided, but Brisbane have just taken and executed far better all game. Kai Lohman, inside 50 we go to Cameron. Tell you what, Lohman is a beast. Surely that's kicking in danger. Cameron nearly took his head off. Hey, Macarena. Are we talking Carlton? What, Charlie Cameron? You know what? Controversial. I wouldn't take Charlie Cameron at Carlton. Ollie Henry concedes the free. We have got 6 minutes. Exactement. And here we are. Fletcher finds the overlap run. They've done so well at this, Brisbane. And they generate an inside 50 to Cam Rayner. It was been brilliant. He has been brilliant today. Look at the Geelong faces. I love looking at the crowd in the last 5 minutes. Like, honestly, it's quality. Fair play, though. Here we are, Cammy Rayner. Can he get his 4th goal of the night? No dice. Tell you what, the kicking in the 4th quarter has been up there. Do you remember with the St Kilda Adelaide game we saw? Do you remember that? When we did that, like, early in the round? Oh! I reckon you might find some on eBay, bro. Bit of pressure, shocking kick. And tell you what, O'Connor has done well. Who's been turned down for a job recently in the AFL? Caracella always gets linked with jobs. And here we are, the switcheroo. Brisbane going to contain. Oh, well, I mean, end of the day, I know Australian sport's a bit weirder, but I think there's still... I genuinely think missing finals would be cataclysmically bad for Carlton. I think free agency, it screws everything up. We've already got a bad reputation as it is. So I think that would be catastrophic. Zach Bailey inside! But I think there is still a world that Carlton can play finals and they bin Ross off. Three minutes, 35. 35 points is the marge. Brisbane comfortably home. And Brisbane, people who are talk about this. Oh, Blitzabs. Can't take it. It's crazy as well, this game, because if you'd said to me at the start Lockie Neal would be almost non-existent, I would be actually... I would have actually thought they would have won this. Oh, Ashcroft, handballs to his brother. Great, selfless football. And Kai Lohman. I'm not a big fan of Horse, I'll be totally honest. I'm genuinely not a big fan of Adam Simpson either. Look at that guy there with his white shirt. I love it. What did you have him for? Over 20? Much love, T. Enjoy your night. 15, Jesus. It's good banter, that. The wave. Two minutes 47 to go. Oh. Nice from Neo. Ashcroft drives it inside. Sam Day can't take the mark. This will be an entertaining. Tell you what, I can already see the articles though. Can you? Tomorrow. It's going to be fascinating to read. Hey, I'm with you, Luke. Big Peter, tell you what, Jack Martin's been very resourceful for the Cats this game. Yeah, it's always entertaining as well because he's so highly rated in the industry. Comes down. Lohman. Oh, good second effort, though. Such a good player. Kai Lohman has been brilliant this game. 1:35 to go. Bruce Revel. What's with this, like, Dumb and Dumber haircut that loads of players have got? Because now I'm noticing that Tyson Stengel's gone with the Dumb and Dumber inverted bow. Yara, how crazy is it? Oh! And Brisbane now really in contain mode. It's been a very impressive performance by Brisbane. Rarely troubled, really, from the first. Geelong being fumbly, missed targets. They have generated enough chances to bring this game in, but Brisbane have looked a class and a pace of above. Not hugely, Juddy. And I wasn't at the time. And I feel like the GWS job was the easiest job in football. Because all of them had played finals. I felt Carlton's job needed I full caveat, I was Team Sam Mitchell. Full caveat. If you go back and watch my content, I think we need a coach. I think the recycling coach method doesn't work in AFL anymore. So 10 seconds to go. And there it is, the Lions 92, Geelong 51. And a big 41-point win for the Lions. 22-year drought. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, spot on, Juddy. Huge win. Well, I will be back tomorrow for the Carlton North game, and then in the evening we will be live for the Collingwood Saints game. So hopefully you all join me for then. Hopefully you hit the like button and the subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed on the way out. Much love to you all, chat. Thank you for hanging with me on your Friday evenings. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace, love and light.